Hey, this is Amulet from Difference in Skill, and today I have the long-awaited or awaited set 10 stuff, and this is the Eradicator deck. And to begin with, we'll start with Narukami. So this is the Dragonic Descendant deck, and and first of all, we'll start the starter. So this guy here is probably the most OP starter I've seen in quite a while. So what he does is, if the thing you're boosting hits the Vanguard, you can counterboss one, send him in his own, and retires a grade 1. Retires a fucking grade 1. Now that's really OP, because not only does this basically break even with your starter, but it basically minuses on your opponent, and like in early game, if you take away their booster, more chances are not is they can't really replace it early game, so basically giving you competitive edge right off the start of the game, or even in mid game. This is very useful, and this is that's really OP if you're playing Eradicators, or in fact you're playing Narukami in general. Just play this guy from now on. I think he's not restricted to like Eradicator archetypes. Is he? He's not, I think.
Yeah. No.
He's not. Yeah. So. Yeah. Basically, Saishin just say fuck off, fuck him. Just play this guy from now on. That's basically really good. Alright. So level 3s, 4 Dragonic Descents. For whatever you guys don't know, this is kind of like a better Spectral Duke. Basically ditch 3 cards with Eradicators in your name, and you can stand again and twin drive. And
if you don't hit.
Yeah, if you don't hit. Oh, and when you stand again, you can actually gain a critical. So it's really retardedly good then. So basically, if you don't hit your opponent, you can ditch 3 and stand again, and you do a twin drive. So
you have a second effect.
Yeah, and your second effect. So it's a -1 if you do this effect.
Kind of us 2 get 5k.
Yeah, no, but
what?
If you ditch 3, right? It's a it's a plus. Yeah, it's a -1 because you.
Oh, your opponent -1.
Because you ditch 3, right? Yeah. And you twin drive 1 back, so.
No, that's why you do the counterboss 2. So
you net 1, but anyway.
No, you counterboss 2, you break even.
No, you net 1 from twin driving and ditching 3. Because you twin drive twice, right? You get 4 cards, and you ditch 3, so you net 1.
Yeah, but you're using the counterboss 2, then they need to minus more, so it's even.
Yeah, but pretty much this just kills your opponent, so it really doesn't matter how much. Doesn't really how much you net, because they're probably dead by the time this thing hits.
I don't have a hand. I don't see a problem.
Yeah,
dead.
He has a second ability, which is flip 2 Eradicators, and he gains 5k. So basically, just to make things even more tougher for your opponent and minus the fuck out of them. Basically, yeah, Dragonic Descent, pretty OP game ender kind of stuff, and considering new meta, which I'll talk about in some videos soon, getting to Limit Break 4 is a lot faster nowadays. Anyway, that's pretty much all about Dragonic Descent. And besides that, he's pretty badass. Kinda looks like a water thing, actually. 3, I don't even know what this is called, actually. Let's just call him the Ride Brick Dragon.
I think Eraser or something.
Everything is...
Conblade? Bowblade or Conblade?
No.
Let's see.
Conblade, yeah, Conblade.
No, actually they call it sword. They judge it on the official website. It's
Bowcom Sword Blade.
Yeah, but it's English name called sword.
Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, for what you guys don't know, when I ride a grade 3 over this, or when I ride this over itself, or any other grade 3 over this, you gain 10k, and you get to retire a front row.
Only front row?
Only front row, but you know, everything's only front row nowadays.
Kill.
Basically, this will break even with your ride. So if you ride something over, this is pretty much a break even now, because you get to -1, and you also gain 10k on your Vanguard. And a lot of people probably already know this, because this is the first ride break that came out. And I only played 3, or this person only plays 3, because first of all, he's missing 1. Second of all, and in my opinion, you don't actually need 4. Like, it's really optional here, but like, ride breaks don't actually break the game so hard to avoid. Like not super exaggerating, but like after many tests, just that there's a lot of restraint on actually playing ride breaks. Like some ride breaks just help you kill stuff right away, but when you actually have to do this, because you don't get any pluses or benefits when you play this, and until you get into grade 3 and at limit break 4, basically it's a bit late game, and sometimes you don't have the synergy to actually keep your game going compared to some other Vanguards like Alfred, where you just dunk 2 units out and keep going. Basically, lots of synergy there. But whenever you do a ride break, whenever you buy a ride break unit.
All your money.
What the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? He actually has one? Yeah. Wow. Yo, man, that's illegal. Don't kill me.
No, it's not legal. It's not illegal.
Shit. Anyway, so as I was saying,
it's York University every year, yo. You need one.
Oh, okay, I get. I see. Makes sense now.
To protect your ass.
So whenever you actually play a ride break unit, you do lose some synergy of the deck because you don't get besides the plus effects until later the game. They don't actually do much besides become vanilla, but really fair card. Really, I mean they're 11k, so good defense, good attack, and whatnot. But no effects in mid game area, so it can't really affect how you. It can't really give you synergy to speed up your momentum. But I'll talk about those more. But generally, I think 3 ride breaks are kind of enough nowadays, or I feel that it's enough. It's better just to go straight on to Descent and put more pressure on your opponent. 3 of 12k, and really there should be 4, but of course he only bought 3 starter decks, so you only get 3. And play 4 of this guy. He's basically a Flipper and a Soul Charger at the same time, and personally I think the Soul Charge part is unnecessary because there really isn't that many units that make use of Soul Charge so far, but like if later on they have an effect that uses Soul Charge and counterblast at the same time, these cards will be really broken. But I'm playing 4 at the moment because basically I'm missing one of these, and the 4th one is supposed to be a 12k, but just play gotta make use of something, so play 4. 4 10k beat stick, and this is pretty generic. Considering this archetype name, then there really isn't any drawback in playing these. One Dragonic something Heason, I think. And basically what this is he's a 10k booster for or 11k booster for Dragonic Descent. And basically this is, I only play 1 because it's really for those times where you have a Dragonic Descent on the weird card and you may want to do some 21 or 22 hit damage. Basically I only play 1 because it's not really necessary to go that, but if you need to hit 21 once in a while, once in a blue moon that you have these, then it becomes useful. Play 2 of this. This is basically Photon Lancer with a Eradicator on it. Do damage above, become 10k boosters. Good stuff. 4 of the new Perfect Guards, because you have Eradicator in the name now, and of course, with new cards being so powerfully destructive, because of ride breaks and Alfreds and so on, you better be playing 4. In fact, always play 4 Perfect Guards now. Don't even try to run less, unless you have no money or have to make budgets.
Don't play the game if you have no money.
4 8Ks, and this is really just because there isn't exactly too much card pool and Eradicators at the moment, and AKs are always useful. I mean, if you don't want them on the field or anything, you can always ride them to just prevent early game damage. That kind of stuff. Just good for blocking and so on, and good boosters as well. If you ever play cross rides, you definitely need the AKs, even if they're not Eradicators. But most decks play it anyway. 4 10k grade 1s when they attack, and these are just really good actually. Like in terms of early game rushdown and everything, these do a lot of. These are really helpful. Like because their condition is that your Vanguard's a Eradicator, basically everything easy game. It's just unless you great stuck and you ride this for, and in that case then yeah, problematic. But if you're great stuck, then usually you might want to not ride this to make use of that. But anyway, point is everything's an Eradicator, so easy condition med, right? So at grade 2, you always, if you have one of these, if you draw into one of these, you're always gonna have a 10k beat stick out in the field. Like you can always just you can always now just attack your opponent multiple times faster than before. Basically, they had these with cross rides as well, but of course for cross ride units, you have to use the level 3 units to actually gain the condition. But now it's just the archetype name, which is everything. So that's all the grade 1s. So for triggers, just the standard stuff really, just 4 criticals, followed by 4 criticals, 4 heals, and 4 draws, and of course they're all Eradicators, because you need to flip Eradicators for damage nowadays, or as they call them, a special counter blast or whatever. But you know, if everything's a Eradicator, it's not really special counter blast. And that's really the Dragonic Descent deck. And I'll be moving on to doing other profiles of other set 10 decks, because while I have the time. This card is just, the starter is just really good. Let's see.